Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Masal Mazukai. I'm so excited to be back. And in today's video, we're doing a sit down where I'm going to share my thoughts with you guys. So if it's your first time here, what to expect from this channel is definitely some vlogs about me living life generally, and also just coming here and sharing my thoughts with you guys, whether it's like something that I thought of really well or it's just something that I randomly feel like I should share, in the spur of the moment. So that's what you have to expect here. But basically, it's a wholesome channel where I come here and I'm being my authentic self. Okay, that sounds a little bit unauthentic, but basically, I'm just here to just be myself and comfortable in being me. So let's get into the video. So in today's video, I just wanted to share with you guys an experience that I went through that I feel like maybe it is important for everyone to go through because it helped me so much, but I wouldn't know unless you think so too. So please do share your thoughts about what I'm going to be sharing today. So in 2021, I decided that I wanted to go on this journey of becoming myself, but this was like late 2021. I wanted to be comfortable in myself and comfortable in my own skin and be able to do things without worrying what people are going to say about me, because previously I was a people pleaser and I always wanted to seem like I was a good person and keep that reputation, but it was so unauthentic to me that I got tired, and sometimes I just felt bad for not being my true self and not saying the things that I wanted to say or doing the things that I truly wanted to say. It was really not something that I felt like I could do for the rest of my life, because there are definitely other desires that kind of did not match up with the personality that I was giving or living by. Now, I won't necessarily say that I was a fake person or anything like that, but I truly will say that I wasn't my true self. And in that moment, I thought it was the best thing that I had to do for myself then. And so I like to think of it as I had to undergo that period of my life in order for me to grow into this person that I am now becoming, because I have not become yet. And I believe that as we live in this life, we continue to grow and become better people. And so I decided to go on this journey, and I decided that I'm going to stop everything that was ever advised for me to do. And yes, even though there are people who can always like kind of pick up what it is that you are good at, and in a way they help you by saying, hey, listen, how about you try out 1, 2, 3, and 4, and maybe yes, you do try it out, but maybe it doesn't work out for you, or sometimes it does work out. There's really nothing wrong with that, because I think that's where the human interaction and coexisting part of life comes in. But there were certain things that for me I did because I felt like, okay, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. But it was not necessarily something that I wanted to do truly. And even though bits and pieces of it really did resonate with the kind of personality that I was giving, or the kind of personality that I do have, because truly some parts of me were like authentic and really mean, but it wasn't necessarily something that I really, really wanted to do. So I decided to stop everything, and I like to think of it as I took a retirement year. So 2022 has been that year for me. In early 2022, I realized that, you know what, actually it was good for me to go through with this journey and actually discover what it would be like, to start doing stuff that I just like. And it really, really was a good thing. It's currently October 2022, and I look back and I'm like, I'm so glad that I actually stopped everything. So retirement, what does that look like? So retirement looks like doing nothing. And I think I'm blessed enough to have parents who were willing to like allow me to go through the changes that I was going through, because I never really explained to them what I was going through, and it was really something that I felt like they wouldn't understand, and so I never really explained. But whatever that I told them I was going to do, they really understood, and it made me feel more comfortable to be able to go through this journey where I stopped everything. I stopped sewing, I stopped my brand, I stopped literally everything. And I was like towards the end of the year, and I feel like it was really, really good. So I took an early retirement, and some of the things that I realized is, yes, some things that people advise you to do are things that might actually be that the things that you actually like doing, that you really are interested in. Like, I really love sewing, and I've done that on my own, but like being given ideas on starting a brand or doing certain things, I really felt like it was never really originally my ideas, which is like a problem. But having to stop and pause and realize that, oh, actually, I do like sewing. I just don't want to be told how to do it. Not necessarily because I don't think that the other person doesn't know what I'm doing, but it's more so like, don't tell me what to do, let me figure out what I would like to do. Because I think it's easier to do stuff when you feel you have to do it on your own without being prompted by the pressure of someone else. So those are the things so that's something that I learned. And another thing that I learned in my retirement year is my journey to becoming myself did not mean that I was going to stop being the person that I was. And even though I felt like at times I was not being true to myself, the person that I was doing what was best for them in that moment at that time. And having to grow into the person that I am now, it is not a mistake that I had to go through that, but it is more so a learning curve that I had to go through to realize that actually being a people pleaser is not a good thing, but you can always voice out your opinions and what you think in a respectful manner, and not having to be seen as the monster in all narratives of stories, but just being your true self and being able to say, no, I won't do this, but I will do this, or no, I won't do this. And maybe sometimes there's nothing else that you can do, and that is okay, and you have to leave it at that. So yeah, guys, I really hope that you guys kind of got the gist of everything that I was trying to convey to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.